Well, it's no secret over the last few years that the small crossover segment has been the fastest growing segment in the auto industry. When you look at it, further segmentation in the luxury section of that, that's growing as well, and it's one of the most profitable sections. So it's time for Lexus to get involved. And today here on Rumblestrip.NET and 10-minute test drive, we're going to have a look at Lexus's entry into that category. It's the NX 200. So we're down in Nashville for an opportunity for the first drive on Lexus's NX 200. As we said, this is their entry into the small or compact luxury crossover segment. This is a segment that has really been dominated by Audi with their Q5, although the BMW X3 obviously very popular, and Mercedes GLK also is a big seller, and that's really what this is going to be going against. With the rather aggressive styling that we have here, it's going to stand out in the field as we negotiate some traffic here, as we're running through the city here. And we think, so some of the aggressive Lexus design is a give it, either you like it or you don't. And with this iteration, we think it's very good. Yes, it is aggressive. There are going to be a group of people who don't like how aggressive it looks. But they're, if you're a Lexus buyer, going to be more your RX buyer. And Lexus is fine with that. They have no problem segmenting those two buyers. There'll be three models. There is the standard turbo motor, which is 235 horsepower, 258 foot-pounds of torque. There is an F-Sport version, which will have its own unique nose to it with a different grille, a different lower fascia. The mirrors are trimmed differently. The interior gets an upgrade. With some other items. There will also be a hybrid version, which will have about 194 total horsepower between the two, electric and the regular. What it's also going to be is the first hybrid with all-wheel drive, and the hybrid system will actually drive the rear wheels with the battery pack. So it'll mostly be a front drive vehicle. And in all-wheel drive with all of this is primarily a front drive vehicle because it's based loosely off of the RAV4 platform. So the opportunity here for Lexus is to get into a younger segment who are looking for style and sportiness, but not looking for a really sporty vehicle. They like their comforts, they like the technology. This delivers it. Again, with unique styling and a couple interesting, unique interior bits. The center stack here has a bit of a mimic to the nose with how it points out in a bit of a beak. And now in the F-Sport, it looks really good. In the regular trim, maybe not quite as tailored, but it still is. It looks decent. Have not had a chance to drive the hybrid, so can't really comment on that. But in normal driving, or even when you put your foot in it, the 2.0 liter four-cylinder turbo has plenty of power, plenty of torque. The torque is definitely geared in the low end from about 1,600 to 4,000 RPM is where the meat of the torque band is. So, it's right where everyone's going to drive it. It has some other little things, like it has a sound generator that you can adjust in volume, where you can get more or less generated noise to get a sportier feeling. We have it off right now, and get a little bit of sound there, and then if we go to the other way, we'll slow down so we don't run into the car in front of us, and then hit it again. And it's a very subtle difference, but it's there. There's enough of a difference, I guess. So will this sell well for Lexus? Yes. As soon as you get in it and drive it, it's very nice. The seats are immensely comfortable. It has very good back seat room. And Lexus is only looking to sell about 3,000 to 4,000 a month. $3,000 to $4,000 a month is going to be very easy for them to sell. We think that they'll be selling quite a few more than that. It's a very good vehicle. It goes on sale at the end of November, beginning of December of 2014, and it's going to start, they say, at just under $40,000, which means for base trim without shipping and things like that, it'll probably be about $39,950. Look for a well-equipped version between $44,000 and $48,000. Is that good value? Well, compared to what else is out there in the segment, it's not bad value. I think it's reasonable value, and it should be very competitive in the market.